First time in a long time I actually genuinely jumped out of my chair in a horror movie. That's saying something. Antlers. So Antlers is an upcoming supernatural horror movie directed by Scott Cooper. The movie officially comes out tomorrow, well, Friday for Halloween weekend, and this movie good. I'll say, guys, the movie is definitely a decent time, I would say, at the movies, At the same time, I'm also like, if this movie was coming out like on Netflix or like on Hulu or something, this would also be one of those good watches too. You know how Hulu has the like horror movies and shit like that, those like low-key horror movies, those horror movies that feel like, yeah, they deserve to go straight to Hulu. That's kind of what Antlers feels like. It's not really like a bad thing because it's definitely an enjoyable horror movie, supernatural horror movie. It's a real slow burn horror movie, and I like that. I like that aspect because it's just like, oh, you're trying to figure it out and shit. The mystery of like, oh, what the fuck's going on? What is haunting this town and shit? What the hell is going after these people? Like, you don't get all the answers that are like that off the jump. It's like a mystery. You're trying to figure it out with the characters. The movie is creepy as hell too. We'll say that movie has a lot of great atmospheric shots, like a lot of creepy imagery, stuff like that, make you be like, ooh, this is jeepers creepers. The movie was delayed twice. I remember seeing the trailer for this last year, and I was like, Antlers, keep my eyes out for that. Just saw it now, and I gotta say, I thought it was pretty decent, pretty good. The pros and cons, but I believe that Antlers officially comes out in theaters Friday. You can see it tomorrow, you can see Thursday screenings, but Antlers comes out this weekend, and let's talk about it. Here we go. Acting in the movie. Okay, we got a couple of people. First of all, this kid, he wins the award for the most creepiest kid in 2021. I swear to God, like, as soon as he gets on the scene, you're just like, there's something not quite right with you, Lucas. But the actor that plays him, he did a really good job. Phenomenal. Crushed it. But he just had to be like a creep, just like super creepy, but at the same time, it's like that creepy that's like, oh, I feel bad for you, shit like that, because I know something's going on with you at home and everything like that. He crushed it in that aspect. I really liked him. In fact, I will almost say, like, I could see him being Damian Wayne. Where did that come from? Has nothing to do with anything. And off him is also Carrie Russell and everything like that. I don't know what other movie she's been in because I watch things, but I just haven't seen her in something recently. But I thought she was decent enough in the movie. You still have to tell she's damaged. She got some baggage going on with her past too. So when you found out what's going on with her, it's kind of like, it's okay, I see why you're doing this. Although when you get towards the end of the movie, she kind of turns into Wonder Woman out of nowhere, and I'm kind of like, that didn't feel earned, but I felt like she did decent enough in the movie. So overall, the acting in the movie is passable, is decent. Again, I plot the movie without spoiling it. No spoilers in this review. Okay, it's plot the movie. The movie opens up. What you got? The kids. His name's Lucas. Yeah, Lucas's father and his friend are going down his mine and shit. They live in a small town in Oregon and shit like that. And they go down his mine, and there's something like making noise and shit. Like, what the fuck is that? And of course, this thing attacks them. And then you fast forward, and you found out that Lucas is taking care of these creatures that he has locked up in his house. You don't know what these creatures are. You don't find out like why he's doing this. You find out like in bits and pieces throughout the movie. But pretty much you got Lucas keeping this town's dark secret in his house, shit like that. Until you got the teacher that's like, there's something quite not right with Lucas. I gotta figure it out. So of course she finds out, and through a series of fortunate events, the creatures escape, and now we have a supernatural horror movie happening with this creature or creatures just haunting and just attacking people in this small town. That's the movie. For the movie, like I said, this movie is creepy as shit. There was one time in the movie, like I said, there's a kill that happens in the movie that the way it's executed made me jump out of my seat. Like, genuinely, I was just like watching it, just chilling, like, oh, this is getting good, shit like that. And the thing happened, and I was just like, well, whoa. My foot just shot up. I was like, that was good, yes. And it wasn't a jump scare either. It wasn't like if the cat fucking jumped in front of the camera and made a noise. No, it wasn't that. It was literally like, yeah, a good executed kill that just like, when it just happened, it was like, oh, you didn't even have time to like brace yourself. It just happened like that. That was effective, and I liked it. So the creepy atmosphere in the movie too, like I said, there's a lot of shots in the movie that's like, this is genuinely creepy. A lot of dark, eerie hallways, dark, eerie skyways and shit like that. A lot of creepy shit to make you be like, yeah, this is definitely like a good fall Halloween movie in time for Halloween season. I liked it in that aspect. Also, the creature design in the movie, like I said, when you finally do see the creatures, I'm not going to get into what it is. When you do see it, it is pretty like believable. Like you see and you're like, whoa. And I did like that too. So I was like, okay, good creature design. I like that shit. And it didn't look fake either. Like that, okay, see, clearly CGI. I don't care. It definitely looked like a little bit of a CGI impractical. It was enough to make me be like, I'm seeing something real on screen, and that's enough. And the con I can say about the movie, the fact that it's short, but not, it doesn't feel short. Real simple premise, but at the same time, I found out it's based off of a short story, The Quiet Boy. You can tell they had this like simple premise, but they just had to like stretch it out to movie time. So it's like, could be like, it says slow burn. It might be the biggest con of the movie. The movie is kind of a slow burn. Like I say, it takes a while to get going. I would say like, by the time you get to the 30-minute marker, that's when the intrigue starts to happen. You start getting questions. You're like, oh, what the fuck was going on? What could that be? What's going on? Once the thing breaks out of Lucas's house, then it's like, okay, all bets are off. Yeah, now we're getting into it. At the end of the day, I had a good time with Antlers. It was a pretty decent supernatural horror movie. I like what they were going for with it. It was creepy as shit. Good monster design. Lucas, kid actor, I liked him a lot. He's going places. I hope they go places far. Any easy premise to follow. A bit of a slow burn. So like I said, it's not going to be like, you know, Halloween Kills and shit. But I will say, like, if you're just in the mood to see something creepy this Halloween season, take a chance on Antlers. With that being said, I'm going to say that Antlers is definitely a 7 out of 10, which is definitely worth seeing at matinee. What do you think about Antlers? You're going to see it? You're not going to see it? Comment below. Let me know. Let's talk about it. And yeah, see you guys in the next video. And as always, guys, subscribe. Until next time.